talked about long bones, we talked about torque, and we talked about traction. What about short, irregular bones? Are they long enough to create some traction on them or torque force? Calcaneus, for example, or the scaphoid, for example, or the bones of the wrist. Not really. Well, you can compress them. You can compress these bones. Because you can flex them through torque, you can also flex them through compression. Take the heel, take a case of Achilles tendinopathy or plantar fasciitis. They have two things in common, those two conditions, and sometimes they both appear at the same time. The problem might be the emphysis, where the tendon, Achilles tendon joins the calcaneus, or where the plantar fascia joins the calcaneus. And in squeezing the calcaneus, we'll get the edema from the calcaneus, and you might find a change. So we can squeeze that by hand. Sometimes that's enough because the patient feels the pain, enough pain, but oftentimes you have to use a little bit more force. Moose leather. And starting to squeeze. Now, how far can I go? You fine? Can I go a little further?
Yep.
I'm squeezing the calcaneus now. Can I go a little more? Getting close?
Yeah.
Can I go a little further, or is that it?
I think this is
That's about it? You can change locations a little bit. And again, so once the pressure's on there for a while, maybe 10 seconds or so, and the edema starts to flow out, the bone becomes more flexible, so you can squeeze it even more. So now this doesn't work on every case of plantar fasciitis or sore heel or Achilles tendinopathy. But it only has to work on 1 in 3 or 4, 1 in 3 or 1 or 4 times, and you've done a really great job. Because if the problem is from edema in the bone, if the problem because there's a lack of blood flow in the bone, nothing else is going to help this individual.